great. Okay. I don't know if we're doing damage to it because I don't see like his health thingy. Got it. Let's go. Like, why? I need action to keep me up. Ladies and gentlemen. And with all that being said, you never need to distract. Oh, somebody shooting? Who's shooting? Oh, come on, it always has to be somebody, don't it? Got ready to kiss her. Alright, let's go up. Get in here. We'll figure out the next steps, hopefully. Figure it all out. Oh man. I'm about the damn disrespect. I just got in here, man. Okay, great. Okay, great, they did it.
Negative contacts, Commander.
That's great. It's great, Tully.
It looks like this cavern formed around the ruin, after it was built.
Down we go. Hopefully this leads us to someplace alright. Oh, my back always turned.
Enemy contact.
Oh my god. Oh shit. Get in cover. AI hacking shit, does it work? Okay, let's do
Prothean's built to last. It's like a lava flow port in here.
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please?
okay. You gotta help her.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
How'd you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please!
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Okay, great. So at least she told me that there was a Krogan. Krogans they're beasts. Dead ass, they're beasts. Okay, we need to get down here because I know they're gonna be coming down this way, and I don't want to get hit from the side. Come on, show yourself, G. Can I take it? Oh no, this ain't gonna work. Master Marksman. Yeah. Come on, come on, come on! Oh my god.
All clear.
Hey, what? X square circle. S square circle. Square circle. Triangle. Square. Get at me! Let me stop. There's more down here. And there's stuff like over there. But at the same time, it's like, do I go this way? Iron contamination cell. This is encrypted. Combat scanner, photon rounds 5. X5? Let's go! At least, I mean, hell, like, at least I get an upgrade, you feel me? At least I get an upgrade. That's all I've been asking for. All I asked for. 5 level detection, 18 weapon stability, 4 level detection, 15 weapon stability, 9 max accuracy, come on, 14 weapon stability, heat absorption. There was something else I could use. So it was actually a good thing I came down here. Wait, this should be... What's back here? Absolutely nothing. Okay. Oh, not only that, with everything from the tube, it looks good. It really looks good. All right, good. That's what's up. Congrats. I'm happy for you. At least you're taking the baby steps. Taking something. So, hey. Oh, hopefully you have fun. That's number one. Hopefully you have fun. Nani? Oh, okay.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive.
How many years you know me?
Shut down this containment field.
How many years you know me? Still.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. Think fast, Miss Prothean expert.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Okay, so let's see.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
He needs to move faster.
Are they gonna time me? Oh, they don't. Oh, they don't. All right, guys. We got something to do. Boss battle? Boss battle.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. None. Doesn't matter.
Okay. You need overkill, and then I want to sabotage. I bet you this shit ain't gonna work. I'll meet you at the door. Okay, we jammed up. Is everybody okay? Yeah, we good so far. Alright, you good? You good? Perfect. I like y'all. Okay, one's down. Alright, miss. I ain't on that. We had a lot of a lot of space to work on. You know, I think if they focused on actually getting out, instead of like trying to create this whole situation that like people going out there like, and they always doing this. It's like, if you just probably just ran, you probably be alright. You probably be alright. You know,
Too
there's gonna be
close,
another Mass
Commander.
Effect.
10 more seconds, we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Joker pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
50 years.
How old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours, but among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Okay. Let's ask her, how does she know this?
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
That's like a lot, right? So for instance, just to sum this kind of whole situation up, and I talked about versions before here on this channel. Excuse me while I elaborate just a little bit. One, sometimes within a version of a video game there was a version before, all the way going back to even the stuff that even hits things post pre-production, or I should say pre-production, right? There are versions and versions, and these versions are different, right? And they change as they go before you get the final product. But in this type of instance, this version, before us, there was a version of other humans. But remember, they used to try to say, hey, we came from monkeys and shit. But let's just say we go even before all that. Let's just say there's a BC, before Christ, right? We had the dinosaurs and all this other stuff like that, yada yada. So what she's alluding to here while she's talking is the life before in Mass Effect. When we look at the Protheans, we're looking at them as the original, like the originators, where everything originated from. While we have all this stuff that came before us. Well, she's saying there's more and more and more that even came before them, but the stuff that we're looking at is based on technology that they developed from stuff that they had found from other civilizations. And once they got up and rose up in ranks, let's just say humankind got out there and went to Mars, we went to Saturn, we went to Venus, we brought Pluto back and started working out on Pluto, and now we got this whole kind of infrastructure. And for whatever reason, just like, let's just say some entity come out of nowhere and they're destroying things, yada yada yada, all that stuff, and we're gone, the next people come around, and it's just a cycle that keeps repeating. So what we're trying to do is find out what the hell is going on. She dedicated her life to trying to figure out what the hell is going on. That's the best explanation I can give to you. Let's keep going.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
People that quote unquote got rid of the Protheans were the Reapers. So the Reapers have been going through gen after gen after gen, or after civilization after civilization. So ask yourselves, real talk, who's the creator of Christ? Or who's the creator of God? However you want to look at it, yada yada, because you go through this all the time. Like, regardless of whatever video game is, there's a creator. Creator, like, okay, then ask yourself, what's the creator before the creator, if there is a creator? And then if that creator had a creator, then what's the other creator before all that? Who's the real creator? Let me stop. I'm gonna mess everybody up.
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Okay, this isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Let me go talk to everybody first.
Don't bother.
Aye, aye, sir.
Alright, let's go find some of our companions. Let's first go down and then talk to Ashley, because we're gonna work on our relationship with her and try to check on other teammates. Wait, it should be. Is she down here? I think Liara's down here though. I'm not gonna bother with that dude. Because I do believe you have a choice. And I'm most definitely not keeping him alive. So let's go talk to her, see what's going on.
Oh, before I go, you said you're serving with Commander Shepard now? We saw him on the news here. He's cute. Later, sis.
Tell me you didn't hear that.
Afraid I did.
Ah.
Oh, shoot me now. One of my sisters. That's Sarah, the youngest. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Oh, let me see. Oh.
Where did you grow up?
All over. We transferred a half a dozen times before I finished grade school. You go where personnel command sends you, right? I guess that's why I'm so tight with my sisters. We'd have to leave all our friends every 2 or 3 years.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting he could get that offered space time. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class. He was real proud when I made chief. First thing he did was salute.
What about your mother? You haven't mentioned her.
You must know what military wives are like. Strong because they have to be, able to raise kids while Dad's away on a 6-month cruise. She has a degree in planetary geology. She and Dad both wanted to see new worlds. She gave up her career to raise us, though.
You have more than one sister? Sounds like a big family.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, then Abby, then Lynn. Sarah's the youngest. She's still in high school. With 4 girls, Dad used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
Okay.
After helping raise them, your sisters still talk to you? Amazing.
Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Where were you when this was going on?
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple years back. They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but a dozen Hellwire away. Close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
Okay.
If he really liked her, he wouldn't be pushy.
Yeah, of course. If he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah was ugly. Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Nah, true.
Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
You said all of your sisters learned self-defense?
Lynn did pistol practice, but didn't like it. She's kind of nervous. Sarah took Aikido. Abby decided to learn the sword. She always was a little weird. Likes big skirts and tops you have to tie her into. They do great things to her figure, though.
Okay, what about you?
So, what did you learn?
One of Dad's friends taught me Marine hand to hand.
Okay, let me see.
You said all of your sisters learned self-defense?
Lynn did. They do great
Let me
things.
see.
to her
Okay,
figure.
same options. All right, so then.
You traveled all the way home to walk your sister to school.
It was only a dozen light years, like a day's cruise. It's not like I was going to Earth or something. My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was gonna end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Okay. Yeah, where was he?
Where was your father during this? Wasn't your family stationed near him?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known, cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.